What is up, everybody? We're going to be checking out Skibidi's 16 toilet multiverse theory. Hit the like button, please subscribe. But no further ado, let's get straight into this, y'all.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 16 of Skibidi Multiverse was just released, and it seems like we have a new mommy in town.
Though. New mommy in town.
For the first time ever, it seems like someone can rival the certain individual called TV Woman, who actually
Facts.
might
It's gonna
be
be a
with
good
the
fight.
lead cameraman after what we saw in the bloopers of episode 15. Don't ask what she could rival her on. You already know the answer. Besides,
TV Woman
the
looks
addition of
fine,
DRILLWOMAN
bro.
Today's episode was totally a nightmare for the Alliance, and it seems like this series is getting more terrifying day by day. This episode really had a lot going on, and something
that was
really weird
OD right there.
happened at the end of the
That
episode.
shot fire, that
For
was
the
OD.
first time in the Skibidi Multiverse.
But I ain't gonna lie, it looked like he was whacking off right there. It looked like he was really just whacking his meat. I ain't gonna lie right here.
Someone talked normally. This person actually was someone you might know.
Just Cozy. Shout out to Just Cozy.
Just Cozy cameo. Even though this was a playful cameo, it might actually have some lore meanings behind it because of how it went through. But
Dang,
before we get into all
is
this, you
middle
should
of
like
his head.
this video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy these videos. Anyways, here we go. The episode starts with the POV cameraman running from something in a very scary alleyway. We push the trash cans and everything around us to block the road while we are running away. But that probably won't help what's coming for us. Seconds later, a cameraman falls down in front of us.
Boom.
In this frame, we can actually see something weird. On the window up top, there seems to be a TV monitor.
Oh, it is a
I think
TV
this
monitor.
is the first TV monitor that we've seen in this world that's open inside a house.
Wow. How do Clockman breaks it down and find all these little missing pieces is crazy to me, bro. I didn't even, think about that, y'all.
It seems to be open because it's glowing, but I'm not sure. This also might not be a TV, but it seems like it. Right after this scene, a new toilet with the same hand scientist toilet arrives at the scene. And if you have watched my last video where I showed some leaks from this episode, you would know that this toilet is a crazy looking one.
That man
He
looks
literally
crazy.
kills
What
off
do
the
you
cameraman
what?
as
That
if
man
he is
looks
torturing
insane.
him.
Look at them
He suddenly
long
turns to his
freaking
left
knife
to look at
kitchen
us
on
with
his hand.
terrifying eyes.
He looks
Here we
ugly
can see
though.
that his skin was either painted white or he is as pale as someone can get. And he also has black paint around his mouth and eyes.
That man's a rock
This
star,
blood
y'all.
looks like he literally came out from a horror movie.
Hey, where did you come out from? Weren't you with TV Woman?
Oh, that? You don't gotta worry about that. After the creepy toilet sees us, the POV cameraman jumps inside the window and starts running for his life. The second we open the door, we see 3 other cameramen in front of us. And this is the exclusive leaked scene I showed you yesterday. Other than this, we can see many cameramen
all
dead
hurt
on the
right
floor,
now, man. They
and the
dead.
cameraman on the left of us seems to have tripped and he is trying to get up. But sadly, things won't go his way. Everyone in the vicinity is literally scared for their lives. But when we are running, we see another all away and
That's kind of crazy, bro. They leaving their homeboys behind. If y'all in that situation, are y'all picking y'all homeboy up that still is okay, or y'all leaving him? Be real with yourself, yo. Be real.
decide to go in. But for some reason it says nightmare on the wall. It looks like it should say emergency because of the red neon light and the font.
It says nightmare.
This sign might be referring to the toilet that's chasing us, and maybe his name is Nightmare Toilet.
Ooh,
Or maybe
nightmare
it has
toilet?
a deeper meaning that we don't know of yet,
Might
but
be.
one thing is certain. Each episode is getting more scary, and it has to do something with the Skibidi Apocalypse folder we saw at the end of episode 13.
Oh yeah, the apocalypse. I remember
While
that.
running, we suddenly get hit by something, and it's none other than a cameraman head. The cameraman next to us probably hears the sound of the hit and looks behind for a second just to continue on running and literally leaves the POV cameraman alone. To be honest, I would have done the same thing, but that's beside the point. Once we look back, we are greeted by a very weird scene because there are about 5 beheaded cameraman bodies. Last time I counted, there were only 2 cameramen behind us, and if we roll back the footage a little, none of these cameramen were here while we were running. So the real question is, where did these bodies come from, and how did this nightmare bozo toilet kill them?
Bozo?
It also looks
You call
like
him
his
a
glowing
bozo.
eyes are gone, and he looks a little more normal, even though he doesn't look normal at all.
I was gonna say that man does not look even close to normal, bro. Like that man look like he just he didn't drink water in like 10 days, y'all. Like this man look dehydrated, bro. He look like a dehydrated toilet.
If you look closely, you can also see that he has 2 rocket launchers beside the 2 hands he has, which allows him to fight both melee and ranged. After this scene, instead of rushing to kill us, he suddenly starts moving to the right side, and we can see another cameraman trying to escape, but Blood gets shot with a rocket just
look
to
how he just
explode.
got shot with the rocket.
We all know
Boom.
that a regular cameraman is not surviving something like that. R.I.P. But that's not the crazy thing, because suddenly a dozen of cameraman heads start flying, and it seems like
That
the
man is
Nightmare
going
Toilet found a batch of cameraman
crazy,
hiding there,
yo.
or that were planning
Look how you
moves
just chopped
behind
them
him.
up.
We can see this horrifying scene through their shadows. Until this part of the episode, it was pure massacre and nothing else. One cameraman tries to attack the Nightmare Toilet with the stun gun, but it sadly doesn't work, and he also gets beheaded. Right after this, with a sudden move, the Nightmare Toilet rushes into us, jump scaring the frick out of us.
I didn't
And we
get jump
a very
scared.
good look at his ugly face, even though
That's why I just said, I literally reacted to this and I said he was ugly, bro. He even got grills in his mouth. Like, imagine just this in the corner of your bedroom, just staring at you, asking you, I want your soul. What are y'all doing? Be honest, like, are you grabbing the closest weapon to you? Because that man is ugly, bro.
we never wanted to. It seems like his face is cracking. He has eyes literally popping out of his eye sockets, and Blood has silver teeth. I guess Scientist Toilet is broke because he could have put some expensive golden teeth. But this isn't where the POV cameraman dies, and it's all thanks to one lovely angel, the new hotshot in town, the Drill Woman.
The Drill
The
Woman. Shout
Nightmare
out to Drill
Toilet
Woman.
suddenly gets shot by a nail, and you probably thought it was the nail gun drill man, but this nail suddenly becomes red and explodes, distracting the Nightmare Toilet. And when we look to our right, we see a beautiful woman coming towards our way
Beautiful.
to save us.
Beautiful
If we look
woman.
carefully, we can see almost all her tools in this frame. But if you look more carefully, you'll see that her two
Look how she
huge
walks.
drills jiggle. Ask me how I noticed that. Anyways, she seems like she has drill arms behind her back with 3 drills on each, and if I'm honest, she looks like the definition of a torture machine.
Torture machine.
She also has 2 hand cannons. The one on her right hand
She's
is a nail
beast,
gun,
y'all.
and the one on her left hand seems to be a drill gun. Not gonna lie, let's watch her walk into the scene one more time just for the sake of it, because she is so goddamn.
Hey, enough
Whoa.
sipping, bro. I get that she is
Bro
a different
is
type
sipping.
of breed, but we'll talk about that
Sipping
after the
bad.
video in private.
Said talk about the video in private.
Anyways, after she shoots the Nightmare Toilet, we look back at the Nightmare Toilet, and he is so mad, but we get to see the Nightmare Toilet from the side, and it's worse. Blood literally lost his nose, just like Voldemort.
Like
Thinking about it,
Voldemort.
His skin color is the same as well. I guess this is a Walmart version of Voldemort.
Walmart
Right after
version.
we get another look at Drill Woman, and she uses drill arms to throw a big trash can. But that's not all, because right after we get to see the real pure strength of her.
She is
pulls a whole
strong.
car with her drill arms.
A
and
whole
uses her
car?
own
Who's she,
strength
a
to
Incredible
literally
Hulk?
throw a whole car at the Nightmare Toilet. Honestly speaking, that's crazy. I wonder how much she can bench.
Whoa.
Personally, wouldn't want to go against her.
I wouldn't want to go see either.
If
She
we
is
actually
strong.
get serious for a second, we really haven't seen any normal-sized troop that powerful until now.
Dang,
Yes, the
she's
Titans
so
can
strong,
pick up
bro.
cars like they are picking up candy, but I don't think any of the special agents can pick up a car like that. The car
Heck no,
thrower
they
actually
can't.
pushes the Nightmare Toilet back a lot, but it doesn't really do much damage. We can also see that he used both his rockets, so he is out of options. And right when he tries to get near the beautiful Drill Woman, she shoots 2 drills from her drill arms right into the Nightmare
Ooh,
Toilet's
right in the
eyes.
eyes.
She doesn't just have strength, beauty, and intelligence. She also has crazy aim.
She got aim.
When this happens, we can actually
sure,
see
she
blood
assassin,
coming out
y'all.
of Nightmare Toilet's eyes, but it's weird because it's not red. It's clearly black blood. We know that if he was a robot, blood wouldn't have come out because we have seen mechanical toilets before.
That is true. He
Maybe
ain't a
this
robot.
is actually a new breed of toilets that was engineered by the Scientist Toilet. The Nightmare Toilet literally goes crazy after going blind, and while he is having his tantrum, Drill Woman slowly walks behind the Nightmare Toilet, and not gonna lie, she walks like a model literally all the time. She uses her drill arms to drill a hole in the armor of the toilet and flush the Nightmare Toilet. But if you look carefully at her drill arms before she drills the hole, it's clear that her drills don't reload after shooting a drill. That's a big downside if you ask me, and might
It's a
be
big
crucial in
downside.
one of the future
Side,
fights if
for
she
real.
runs out of drills. After Drill Woman flushes the toilet, we finally get on our feet and give a thumbs up to Drill Woman, leading to something incredible. She literally makes a heart sign with her hands, and I'm 99% sure that this will lead to another simp cameraman case.
Oh man, another simp. It's always for the simp. Like literally, you're watching, you're sipping over her. So I mean, I don't even think it's just the people in this multiverse. I think it's people in real life that's gonna be simping.
We are fricked. It was already
Fricked.
enough with elite cameraman and simp cameraman.
Stop calling me a simp, bruh. I don't simp.
You do
I'm a
simp.
true Giga Chad, but the way Drill Woman spins her drill while doing the heart emoji with her hands is kind of cute, to be honest.
It's kind of cute.
Right after this, we suddenly hear a noise coming from the left, and once we turn, we see that it's the upgraded bathtub toilet from episode 55. And this huge toilet literally comes as close as it can, and right when they are about to shoot the POV cameraman with their rockets, a huge red beam hits them, making the middle head have red eyes and most likely blind. When we turn our head, we see that it's the Alliance bringing in help. The Dark Speakerman seems like he is leading this small army, and they literally have Titan Speakerman's hand cannon attached to a vehicle. I guess this is one of the most overpowered tools they have now. They start firing beams, killing 2 out of 3 heads, and the last one seems
right
to
in
be
the
able
head,
to
y'all.
endure more damage. But before he dies, he decides to escape the scene. And in the next scene, there is an important detail because there is actually a Morse code on the yellow trash. And if you translate it using a Morse code decoder, it says more horror, literally
horror.
telling us that this series will
Wow.
get scarier. I wonder how
I'm
many...
gonna be honest. I don't know no kid who watching this would understand that was a symbol that had a code on there. Put in the comment section if you knew. If you did, you a genius at this point. You like the next Elon Musk at this point, because I don't know how you would understand. I couldn't even get that.
people lost it when the jump scare happened in today's episode. Right after we see the Morse code, a huge explosion happens, probably because the bathtub toilet was blind and didn't know where to go. But what happens after this point in the episode is a first, and is something that has never happened before. Suddenly, a portal opens up and a weird-looking mutant toilet comes out, and he is trying to push a button on a device, but suddenly he starts speaking. And even before we see his face, if you ever watched Skibidi toilet reaction videos, you probably know who this is.
Just Cozy.
It's just Cozy. And it seems like he has a multiversal portal opener device. This is huge because even though it's a funny cameo, it expands upon the Skibidi multiverse and probably gives us a glimpse of the future. Before I analyze this part here, you go watch it once.
Oh shoot. Bro, it looked kind of
Stupid device.
sus when he was doing it though.
Now what?
They actually did good on his. He actually did good on his face though. Like,
All right, y'all, listen to me.
it looks
come in
good.
peace.
I come
I
in
don't mean
peace.
harm. Hey, yo, chill.
I come in peace.
This
Say,
really
hey.
is the first time we've heard a toilet speak plain English. And when he turns his back, the Alliance doesn't really greet him well. And even though he says he comes in peace, they try to shoot him with the hand cannon, leading him to escape. And he says something along the lines of, "I was just looking something. But we don't get to hear
He
what he's looking
disappeared, though.
for. Maybe it'll be important in the future, I don't know, but this was crazy. Because he most likely comes from a universe where toilets are not the enemy, and maybe they are the good guys. Maybe in his universe, everyone lives in peace. Or maybe the Alliance is the enemy. After this encounter, the Alliance might want to start researching portals like this, and in the future, maybe we'll get episodes where they travel between universes. This episode was really crazy. Even though there was no Titan action, it really expanded the lore, and the new Drill Woman is hella good. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to Elite Clockman, and like this video, Elite Cameraman and Clockman out.
That was a good episode, man. Wow. You guys told me to react to it. I had to. Man, what is y'all theory for the next episode 17? Everybody comment. I'm opinion like I always do. And I love you guys, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Just Cozy for being in that video. And shout out to the new Drill Woman. Who's sipping over Drill Woman? Be honest, because I know some of y'all out there just want to simp. And it's okay, bro. Like, nobody gonna know that you simping. Just be honest. Comment it, bro. Just don't play. And also join my Discord. I'm gonna leave it in the comment section. Hit the like button, subscribe. See y'all next video, man.